All right. Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Jacqueline Valdez Live. I'm super excited. We're going to talk about how music can help you heal today. And I'm so excited for our guest, Ekelle. Welcome.
Hey, hi everybody. How's it going?
Hello. So excited to have you here. So it's been a little bit since we last chit-chatted.
It has.
Yeah, it's so exciting. So how have you been doing?
I've been okay. I don't know what's going on, but I think we all know life's felt a bit harder. Economy, world issues, so many things. But I've just been trying to focus on myself and, just doing music, pursuing the things I love, just chasing the joy.
I love that so much. And I love that music, has been such a huge component of helping you heal. And, you've paved your own way through creating your own type of music and everything, which is really exciting too, finding your own sound.
It is, yes.
Yes. So you have your hood pop. So
Yeah.
tell us about that and how it manifested, how it became created.
Absolutely. Just I think like most artists, I grew up just loving music, of course, and not knowing really where or how to get started. But eventually, when I did start creating music, I was coming to the realization that I just liked making more than one thing. Like I mostly started rapping. As I learned how to sing, I started to do that more. And of course, I just love different types of music, like all genres. The ones I like the most are pop, hip hop and R&B. So I decided to kind of fuse those together and now you have hip hop.
I love it. And I love that you're, changing the stigma and making your own, tune, that you don't have to stay inside that box and you don't have to be, exactly what society says.
Exactly. You can really do whatever you want. I think, especially when you're really starting out in music, like it's your choice. You have so much free time to just craft what you desire.
That's true. What inspires you as far as like writing music? Where do you get your inspiration from and your stories from?
I just try to be as real and honest as possible just because the artists I admire are real and honest with their situations. So just drawing from life, stories my friends tell me, just things we're going through, just commenting on society. And yeah, I think people like that. I think they like something they can relate to.
Yeah, that's so true. It's so nice to have people that, if there's some kind of music that is not out there, that you can find someone who has that music, or you can find someone who's willing to be creative and who wants to explore and create their own.
No, exactly. And I think that's the beautiful part of like today of so many people making music. Like there's a story out there. And if you don't find it, you can make it.
Yeah, I love that. Did you find that you had a difficult time when you were trying to create a different style? Did you find the industry being accepting of it, or was it more challenging for you to get your foot in the door, or what was your journey with it?
You know what? Yeah, I would say it was challenging just because when I mentioned I first started, I was mostly rapping. And at the time this was like around like 2016, 2017. So it was very much, like that sort of stripper rap, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that was like the main style. And that works. But if you're a creative person, you're gonna want to push the boundaries a bit. So I was really wanting to mix pop and rap. Like I really thought it would be a good idea, but it is actually really hard to find a producer who was open enough to just go with it. So a lot
Yeah.
of people, they want to make what's popular because they want to have that big break, but you just have to keep pushing and finding people who are interested in you as a person, your vision, and who want to support you.
I love that. And it kind of, our conversation kind of leads back to the conversation I just got done with my past guest. Shout out. We were talking about hip hop and we were talking about rap and we were talking about, what leaders are in the industry now that young girls look up to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it's such an interesting place because again, anyone can really get in. There's like viral moments and things of that nature, but I think at the end of the day, like going viral is great, but you need to be able to sustain yourself. But I feel like there's a lot more variety these days. We have Meg, we have Nicki, we have Cardi, we have City Girls, and then if you are not into the music of today, you're more than welcome to go back to when rap and hip hop was a little bit different and listen to like TLC or Missy Elliott or something.
Yeah, that's so true. I love it so much. So, what tips would you give someone who is wanting to use music to help them heal, to embrace it, and how to find it just, to help life navigate easier?
I would say definitely you have to be honest with yourself. Like for it to actually heal you and make you feel better and be able to tackle whatever it is that you're dealing with, you have to be truthful. And that is the hardest part, to be honest, because a lot of us want to see ourselves as like, the hero, the good person, and like we've done everything right. And as much as we are good people, we make mistakes too. So it's really important to just kind of, come to terms with your, I guess, part in what the issues are, and just again be honest, write that all out and keep playing with it, trying different things, different styles until it gets to a place where you can talk about it and you are comfortable like performing it.
I love that so much. And it's so true. It's hard for people to find that honesty these days and to
Oh
be
my god,
honest
yeah.
with themselves.
These days, yes, with social media and just the curated lifestyle and culture of like people not caring, it can be hard.
Yeah, yeah. And I love that you still are staying so true to your path and staying positive too.
Honestly, you have to, because like I feel like maybe years ago I used to absorb more of the negativity. Like I used to think about it more and really let it get to me. And it's like you can't please everyone. Like even if you do something that, maybe one person who didn't like your last song, maybe they like your song now, well somebody else is not going to like it. Like you really have to be proud of what you make.
I love that so much. Yes, you're dropping so many gems. It's so true though. Have to be proud of what you stand for and proud of what you create. And you can't always please everyone.
No, it's true. You really have to just go on the path that's right for you.
Yeah, yeah. And when you start to go in that path, things really unfold. The universe starts to open doors for you.
Oh, I agree 100%. Like, I feel like before the musical journey, life felt a bit harder because it was like, working these jobs or, going down a path you think is more traditional, is supposed to make you happy. So thing you're supposed to do. But then when it isn't, you start looking for something different. And I'm just really thankful that I found music because it's just really affected my life overall so positively.
I love that so much. And music is just so life changing. It helps you with your mind, it helps you stay calm, it helps you let out feelings, emotions. Your body moves to it. I mean, there's just so much stuff how it's so rewarding and healing.
No, absolutely. And yeah, I feel like there's a song for everything. Like if you're feeling happy, there's a song. If you're sad, mad, like feeling heartbroken, if you want to go to a party, there's a song for everything, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, that's so true. So, what things do you have coming up for you? I know that you've been writing and you've been creating more stuff, and you have some
Yeah.
exciting stuff happening.
Yes, yes, yes. So today actually I just dropped a new single. It's called Mommy.
Okay.
And yeah, it's on all streaming platforms. There's a video as well. And yeah, I hope people like it. It's just, again, there's more confident empowerment, baddie music.
I love it. Yeah. And how did you the process of your writing this? How did it go? And then the vision for everything with it.
Well, I actually was lucky with this one. I got the opportunity to participate in a songwriting camp with one of our performing rights organizations in Canada. It's called SOCAN. So, they do your rights and royalties and stuff. So they have a songwriting camp as well. They have all these little ways for artists to meet each other and work together. So I got called into a camp with three other people who I just never met before, didn't even know. And the task was from, I think, from 10 to 4, like, okay, make a song. And that's a normal thing, songwriting camps. But, when you don't know the people, sometimes it's a little challenging. But I know I just got lucky with the group. We all, played each other our music first and just caught each other's vibe. And then, we talked about what we wanted to make. And in my case, I was telling them, yeah, I just want to make, again, like kind of like an empowerment song and also one just keep moving forward because it's like, unfortunately in the industry people are always going to try to step on you or move around you. Sometimes people want to borrow lyrics, style, like your Instagram posts. Like people do all these crazy things, and
Yeah.
the song is just about me letting them know, like, I see you, like, just call me mommy because I know where you got this from. I'm teaching you.
I love it. Let me call you out for it. It's so
Yeah.
true though, because even in my industry, I've seen lines or things that I've said or posted and dances that I've performed and sections that are, taken. And it's kind of disheartening sometimes because you're like, I did all this hard work and I came
Yeah,
up with something creative and then someone took it. But then at the same time, you're like, okay, I need to like take this as a compliment and
exactly.
back and the universe, there's only one me, so it's not going to be the same energy coming across from other people, but still it's definitely trying to stay above it
Yeah. But I
and be
like what you said because I say that to myself too sometimes. It's like, it sucks, but like it is a compliment because obviously somebody else thought it was good enough to take or use, which is great. Like it would be nice if they gave you the credit as well, but
yeah,
people.
yeah, but I love that it's like you said, you just stay positive, stay above it, and then okay, people.
Yeah, exactly. It's unfortunately you can't control people.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, and that's so true. Yeah, and being in the industry, have you noticed that you've really had to make changes in the industry as time has been going on the last, couple of years? Have things shifted since COVID and everything? Have you
Oh
noticed?
yeah, definitely. Like in terms of shows, it's been very different. Like before COVID, I used to perform all the time, just at different shows. I would do open mics as well, just all over the place performing because there was so many places to do it. But now, like since COVID has passed, like not so much or few and far between. And then of course, I did do some online shows during COVID and a few organizations paid for those, which is great. But now that we're back into the swing of things, and we're all like, feeling the economy right now, like it's not great. I just see there's less paid opportunities. Like there's stuff here and there. Opportunities have kind of dwindled, so we're like it's a bit more competitive. But yeah, you gotta just keep trying. Like honestly, you just have to keep applying, and where you can make your own shows when you can, like use your socials. Like I'm personally just trying to, I don't know, just be more intentional about what I put myself forward to, what I apply to, what I say yes to, because yeah, it's a lot of time and there's nothing wrong with necessarily doing a free show if you'd like to, but you have to consider your time. Like you're getting ready, you're practicing, you're commuting, you're doing the show, maybe you got a band involved or something. It's just you really have to think about it.
Yeah, that's so true. And I love that you said being intentional. That has been a very big word for me that has been brought up in the universe. So again, I feel like these conversations I have with you guys are just amazing because there's this connection between all of
Oh,
us
most
with
definitely.
the energy and the words, honesty, intention. All of this is just amazing.
No, I think so. Like just I guess from the past when I was, I guess, trying to be more of a, I don't know what the word is, more of a well-balanced person. A lot of the books or like the talks say like you have to be true, like you have to be honest and you have to be intentional and think about like what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Yeah, be purposeful with your time.
Yeah.
And like you said, being an artist, there's a lot that takes into it that maybe some people don't really realize is the practicing, the prepping, the actually putting on the performance, the aftermath of it, the posting the socials,
Yeah.
doing all the social media stuff too.
Yep. Like I actually performed this past Monday. I did a little sneak peek of Mommy before it dropped, and it's like, yeah, that was a lot of effort. You got to get ready, you got to get there, make sure all your friends like got where they needed to go. Okay, this is all this stuff, and yeah, definitely worth it. But you just got to make sure you're directing that energy to like the right show.
Yeah, I love that so much. So, how do you navigate what things to sneak peek to people? How do you decide what choices you're going to make when you take that clip from a new song and you're like, okay, this is what I want to showcase? Do you show, is there some strategy towards it that you might give someone a tip about?
Yeah, I think when you're sharing a little, sneak peek of your song, I think either maybe do the hook because, that's like your bouncy, catchy part. Or if not that, if there's this lyrics you feel really, really strongly about, like you maybe if you're rapping, like maybe you really outdid yourself, you had a really good flow there, do that part. Or if you're like maybe a singer and you feel like one part was really emotional and captured like the essence of the song, I'd say choose that part.
I love it. More gems you're dropping.
Thank you.
You're on
Thank you.
fire
I try.
tonight. You're on fire. I love it so much. Yeah, that's so true, is capturing that special moment.
Definitely, because like nowadays, with the again social media, TikTok, Reels, and like attention spans are going down. So if you can, like they say, like 15 to 30 seconds is ideal. So you really got to think about it. Get the most impactful part you can, and just try.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. And like you said earlier, there's a lot more talent coming out now, and the industry seems to be more competition in the industry,
Yeah.
whether it's music or singing or dancing or just in the arts, really.
Yeah. I think so. I think that's like the sort of COVID effect. Like earlier today, I went to get my nails done. I was talking to the technician, and he was like, "Yeah, like COVID made so many people into an artist, and absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like we've seen such talented people come out of it, but so many people had that. Like the world stopped, right? So people were like, "Oh, I finally have time to pick up that guitar. I finally have time to write that play again." So I think we all got into our creative sides a bit more.
Yeah, I love it. I want it to be like the Care Bears, where we all unite and we like
I know,
just
right?
spread the arts and the creativity all around the world. And there's like only like brightness and like no darkness and no heaviness.
Exactly. No competition, no like weird schemes. Everyone just gets to do their thing.
Exactly. We all just spread love and amazing music and creativity.
Oh my God. Like the older I get, like the more I think I'm just gonna live on a commune. This is what it's sounding like. I feel like maybe this is the life I want. Like everyone's like happy, helping out, like farming away from the craziness. Maybe that's where I'm gonna go.
Oh my God, I love that. That sounds like so much fun,
Right? Like, oh, this is great. We're all in this together.
right? Let's go. Oh my goodness gracious. So what upcoming things do you have going on? I know you have your song that you dropped, which is super
Yeah.
exciting. Are there any things in the works that are coming up that you're planning for or that you're wanting to plan for?
Yeah, so this year the strategy is to drop 6 brand new songs. So Mommy was the first. The rest are being sprinkled in. So you should see the next song, I'm gonna say mid to late July. And
Okay.
it all just depends on what is finished first. I'm in this process where a lot of them are half done, 75% done, 90% done. But as you move through the industry, no matter what industry you're in, you start to like work with more seasoned people, and seasoned people are busy. So whoever's schedule allows for the next one to be finished, that is the next one.
That's so true though.
Yeah, like when you get up there, people are busy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like, okay, just squeeze me in here. Yeah. Which is
Yeah,
fun because it's like you can kind of go to one project and then kind of give it a little bit break and then go to another project and then go back.
which is a bit nice because sometimes you just need a little break. Like you might be like, "Oh, I really want to finish it," but sometimes it's good to just step back and really think like, "Okay, is this my best work? How do I feel about this part?" Like there's nothing wrong with taking a little space.
Yeah, that's so true. I love that you said that too, because sometimes people put a lot of pressure on themselves and they feel
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, this is the day that I have to be married. This is the day I have to have kids. This is the day that I have to have my album out. This is the day I have to have 1 million followers. This is
Oh
the
my
day.
God, yeah.
There's a lot of pressure that we do not need to put on ourselves.
Right? Especially like you ever see those posts where it's like talks about like the economy and how like, back in the day you could get a house on this salary. So I feel like a lot of us are holding ourselves to like older standards, and we have to be a little kinder because it's like the world's not the same. It's really not. And like as much as like the digital age is great, it has changed things a lot. So it's a little harder now. Like depending on what you want to do, it's a bit more complicated. So, just don't feel too bad if like you're not a superhuman. Like you gotta chill.
I love that. Yeah, it's true. You have to have patience and kindness with yourself and let things flow when it's meant to be. I'm such a huge believer. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And when things are going in the right way, things seem to flow a lot easier.
No, I completely agree. Like when you're doing something that's right, you just feel it. Like everything just starts going well. You're like, oh wow,
Yeah. Is this really happening this easy?
right?
Yeah, it's so true. And that's something that I really, the last 2 years has been a huge thing is, the easiness flowing of life. And like you said, honesty in life and just being patient and kind to yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and like I say others, like again with social media too, like there's I don't know, there's like these people who want to, I guess, seem like they don't care, nothing bothers them and they're so bad, whatever. But it's like, I don't know, underneath it all, those people are hurting too. So sometimes when I encounter one of them, I just choose not to take it too far because I'm like, for this person to be coming at me in this way, something's going on. So this is not even about me.
Yeah. 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 And I love that you can separate it and, whatever the issue is going on, they've got to have some hurt in their heart to be so mean and angry. And it's not a reflection of what I'm doing and who I am. And, having that thick skin, because you really do have to have thick skin to be in the, arts, creative side, musician,
Yeah.
you know, industry.
No, absolutely. And I bet like even for you, like just dancing and hosting, you probably have, competition who you probably don't even see as competition or don't really have an issue with, but for
Yeah.
whatever reason, they're like, oh, I want to be where she is. So like, oh, like they feel like they have to knock you down, but it's like, no, you could actually just work together.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
It's like, why can't we all just grow together and just make a difference in the world and be like the ripple effect and just change things for the positive?
Tell you, the commune life, it's the way to go.
Right?
That's the way
The
to
more
go.
we talk about it. That's so true. Yeah, and I had no idea, like you were mentioning the camps that you had went to and just the creative process where you're meeting musicians from around the world and getting to collaborate with them. That's so cool.
No, it's great, and you just never know how it's gonna go because everyone's different. Every song's different. Sometimes it's like you don't even get to pick what kind of song. Sometimes there's like a brief from somebody working on like a movie, or maybe they're looking for songs for like an artist who wants to make a comeback, a new artist, and they're like, we need this kind of song. They give you like two references. Oh, we want this sort of lyric, and you just get at it. Like it's like an assignment.
I love that. And it kind of pushes you to challenge yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah, I actually love doing them because like you just don't know what's gonna happen. There's always this moment where you're like, oh my god, is this gonna work out? I don't know. And then it always does, of course, because you have the skills and you're in a room with other people who have the skills too. So it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting to get to that place.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's got to be really rewarding to see something be created and something that you never expected that you could create or that would be your taste or style.
No, definitely. Like on one recent brief I got from my publisher, me and one of my writing partners, we made like the type of song you would hear in like a musical. And like we were like both like whoa because we'd never made anything like that before, but it worked out pretty well. So we'll see what happens with it.
I love that so much. How do you keep your craft up? How do you keep your voice in such good condition and keep yourself able to rap fast and stuff?
Oh, that's a good question. I think the most important thing is like everyone says these days, definitely self-care, but it's like you really have to maintain that routine. It's so important. Like I'm okay now, like I'm cognizant, I'm doing my routine, I'm doing my yoga twice a week, and I do a cardio class a different day. Or if I for some reason I can't make it to the class, I'll do a walk. But then these past couple of weeks, like with the release coming up and then different things going on and things in my personal life, like I fell off a bit. And like yeah, it's so like when I fall off, I usually fall off pretty hard and it's bad. But luckily I was able to catch this one. But it's the routine. Like if you can't do your full routine one week, just do like a modified version. Like keep going.
I love that so much. Yeah, that consistency.
It's so important because, like, especially as you get older and stuff, and let's say you stop doing your stretches for a bit, you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely
You're gonna feel it. Oh my God.
yeah, that's so true. The consistency. And I'm with you too in, okay, I need to challenge myself and get back to, I know how important the consistency is. And, there's moments where I've been having, as I've been navigating through these years of slacking.
Oh my God, yeah. But don't, again, let's not be too hard on ourselves. The world stopped for a bit. So yeah.
When it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
I love it so much. It's been so much fun and such a pleasure to catch up with you.
Yes, you as well. I've been seeing your posts. I'm happy to see you doing your thing, and I'm love seeing your dance posts as well.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be back with the show. I've missed having such amazing conversations. And so I'm ready to come back full force and yeah, have amazing conversations. And we'll definitely have to do another catch up again.
Amazing. And we are ready for you. The audience is waiting. We've been waiting.
Oh, that's sweet. Appreciate you. Was there anything else that you wanted to tell the audience?
I don't know, to stay tuned to my socials, official Ekelle, and that's where you'll find all my new music. And there's a video for Mommy as well, so check that out.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. I can't wait to look at it and check it out and maybe dance to it.
Oh, I hope so.
Yes, I love it too. It will not be a maybe. It will be a will. Yay! It has been so much fun. Thank you so much and take care. And we'll definitely keep in touch. And I can't wait to see and follow your journey some more.
Yours as well, girl. Have a wonderful night and we'll
Awesome.
keep in touch.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, love. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Lots of love and light. Thank you for watching Jacqueline Valdez Live, illuminating the world one voice at a time. Thank you. Bye, guys. Take care. Take care. Have a good night.